I'm here today in Palm Springs with the one and only Barry Tomes, Garden Picasso, PR extraordinaire. Barry, so lovely to see you this morning.
And you, sweetheart, I think the last garden we were in was about 6,000 miles away.
It certainly was, and it's lovely to be in Palm Springs. What is it like sitting there in the sunshine?
Well, it's pretty incredible because they're having sort of storms in England at the moment. But we did have a sandstorm here, didn't we, a couple of days ago, which was quite bizarre. So let me explain why I'm here, really. The last garden we visited was in Peacehaven near Brighton, and that was incredible. I mean, the stuff that was there. And since I've started the Garden Picasso, I've had quite a lot of invites around the world, places, you know, I mean really around the world. A lot in America, funny enough, have said, oh, we love what you do with the windows, we love the lead work, someone, can you come and build log cabins? So I took up this invitation from Karen Zembo, and who said, I'd love you to have a look at my garden. Now, this is a garden with a lot of love and a lot of creativity, let me tell you. You can see it's beautiful. We're in a desert, it's green grass because obviously there's great irrigation. But the Garden Picasso concept is not about plants and flowers really, although I'm thrilled to be surrounded by beautiful palm trees. It's not about that. It's about taking things that would normally be discarded and turning into a garden art really. I mean, that's the nucleus of it. And my good friend Angie came up with the name The Garden Picasso when we filmed for Latest TV, so that was really sweet. So the name has stuck, and so I am now The Garden Picasso for these kind of projects.
And what are you doing here in Palm Springs today?
Well, as I said, Karen said, would you like to come and see me? And I said, well, send me some pictures of your garden, because obviously, no disrespect to anyone, I don't want to see their lovely green grass and their edges and their daffodils. I want to see what they've made. Now, this lady makes and creates, she is a spin-off. She's Lady Garden Picasso, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Now, she's responsible for this entire garden. I did once see her husband John pick up a leaf, and he's now claiming half of the design for the garden. But honestly, it's all Karen's doing.
Oh, fantastic. Wonderful that you've met somebody who's like-minded.
Oh, totally. And what's fascinating is I collect, and I'm not ashamed to say I climb in skips all over the world. I've even climbed in one in New York because I found something. And I find things that are discarded, often can be very, very good condition. Often they can be broken, so the original use is not going to be there anymore. But I'll say, right, I can now make that this, and we've shown quite a lot of examples before. And Karen does exactly the same, but she has this incredible eye where we're going to go around and show you around the garden after we've had a chat. I said, what are these three trees here then, and this little pot? You know what, I don't know yet. I've started something, but I don't know what it is. And you can see what she does. I do this more mentally than physically. I'll think that's going to go there, there, there and there. If I break that, fix that, weld that, bolt that, paint that, this will become that. That tends to happen in my head more than experimenting. I think Karen experiments. I think she'll buy something, and the thrift store here in the USA is the same as our what we call charity shops and jumble sales. And she goes to them all the time. I mean, she goes all the time, and she buys things for there's $1. And when you take a little dollar item out of a dollar store, for example, and you put it in a garden in the right place, it can look like a $50 item or a $100 item. And I'm working on a crystal garden at the moment, which is pure glass. So those things cost between £2 and £3. But when it's done as a finished display, it's going to look like a £1,000 item for sure. So I took up the offer to come to the garden because I'm obviously in the Palm Springs and Los Angeles area under my other guys as a PR guru, as they call me, and I'm the publicist for Pesca Territory. So we're thrilled to be here with the band. But of course, being an opportunist, wherever I go, I'm in a skip. I'm in somebody's trash bin, and I certainly go to thrift stores. I've already been to about 6, and I've only been here 2 days. So I'm hoping to get some inspiration, because I don't often need that, but it's all, oh, look at that, that's clever. And I have had a quick look around the garden, and there are thousands of items in this garden, and they are really meticulously placed. One thing they have here, which is brilliant, of course, is sunshine 365 days of the year. We get about 2 or 3 months in the UK, then we get the cold autumn sunshine. But a lot of things have to go indoors, you know, especially your garden furnitures and all those things. So what I do love about this, it more or less is out sort of all year round really, and it's quite interesting looking. There's a Valentine tree and there's a Christmas tree, and there are trinkets, the tiniest of trinkets. I saw a new big sort of cobra snake stainless steel that's appeared since I looked the other day. So I'm so excited to show you around. I'm so grateful for the Zembos to let us to come and visit their garden, because it's a very personal thing, your garden. It's an extension of your home. So when someone invades it and ruins your lawn with their cameras and chairs, it certainly you know, takes a bit of doing. So thank you to both the Zembos for letting us come here, and thank you for coming along to join me. I can't wait to show you some things a little bit later.
Excellent. Well, look, let's take this time then and have a look round the garden.
Absolutely.
Come on then.